Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What you're looking at here is Heimdall. This is my Marder 38T, and it's an awesome sniper tank. Sorry, let me try that again. Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What you're looking at here is Heimdall. It is an awesome light tank. Light tank? What do you mean light tank? That's not a light tank. That's a Marder 38T. That's a sniper tank. Is it? I'm going to show you a match where I think it's a light tank. Would you like to see it yourself? You can decide whatever you think it is. Okay? Let's go check it out. All right. Let's get the free daily war chest, shall we? All right. 6 gold consumables. Fantastic. Now, back to the video. Welcome to Prokhorovka. See, this is my light tank. On Prokhorovka, any tank can be a light tank if you know what you're doing and you have enough speed. Now, this tank only rolls about 50, but that's fast enough. And if you'll notice, we don't have any light tanks. We have artillery, a bunch of snipers, mediums, and heavies. That's it. No light tanks. So I was telling these guys, look, don't cross the middle. Don't cross the middle. If you cross the middle, you're going to get killed. Let me go and do the spotting, and you drill them, and everybody's happy. And if the people on our team want to cross the middle and get killed, good, because that just means more points for the rest of us. It's just that simple. I literally told them this. So it was fantastic. And I was spotting like a maniac. And these guys were drilling. Look at this idiot. He crossed the middle. He's dead, Jim. It's just that simple. You can't cross if you have dedicated shooters. And I had a team of dedicated shooters, and the scoreboard's going to show that. I actually had people listening to me who knew how to win. And they could see a winning plan right in front of their face. So all I did, just look, I don't fire a shot until way deep into the game. When half their team is gone, that's when I actually go on the assault. But all I'm doing is just spotting and spotting. Can't camp out on top of there. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff, you know. So don't cross the middle until you have a decisive material advantage. And it'll depend on the way the flow of the game is going on what a decisive material advantage becomes. You know, could be 3, 4, or 5 tanks. It just depends on the flow. But this game, the flow was fantastic. I was getting a constant, almost never-ending stream of spotting points. And I'm just a sniper tank running a tier 5 match. I mean, you know, it just speaks for itself, really. I would kept telling them, you know, it was getting a little dark, and I would just go, oh, here comes some more spotting. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hey, buddy. Now, those other guys on the other side, they were smart. They tried to shoot me. And some of them were semi-close. I tried to give them as little target. You see, I don't have much of a target there. I'm like a shark. I'm like Jaws. Boom, 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 boom. So right now, it's when I have my first shot. 3.5 minutes into the game, basically. And it's on. Hey, Stug, what are you doing back there? Nothing. Hey, Matilda, what are you doing back there? Nothing. Pretty awesome, right? There's other guys over there on that mountain They're doing nothing too. They thought they were doing something. No, me and my boys are cleaning clock over here. There's another sniper over there. And that's that Stug. They'll whack him. There's that Matilda. Not long for this earth. I'm drilling that guy over there on the mountain. Bingo. Bingo. Boom, dead. KV-1S. Smoked him. I'm just a tier 4 sniper. But if you know your role and do what needs to be done. There was no light tanks. I was the only light tank. I was light tank in mind, not so much in body. But I did execute because I had decent speed. You only need 50. If you got 50, that's good enough if you know what you're doing. And yes, all my boys know how to run this. Brownie, he runs it like a king. No question. So now it's adios muchacho. Just a matter of time. We really had a good group, disciplined players. They had discipline. I don't know how many of those guys heard me and listened, but all the ones that heard and listened, I got a couple of guys giving me thumbs up. And there you see, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Tier 5 match, I was MVP with 1 kill. Wait till you see that spotting. It was pretty good. Okie dokie. Here we are at the end of game screen. As you can see, I killed 1 guy with 715 damage. And oh, by the way, 2690 spotting assist. I might have gotten more, but my tank isn't as fast, and so I wasn't as nimble as I like to be. But that was fantastic. And it was just rolling in fairly regularly. Those guys were doing a great job of shooting the targets as I spotted them. Now, it'll depend also on how the enemy does it. And that, you know, some of the enemy guys were hanging further back. Like at the end, you saw that Stug and that Matilda. They were just cowering. They had no chance. I mean, it was just my guys executed, and those other guys had no plan, no coordination, and no execution. So that's what it boils down to, really. Medals, nothing special on the medals. That guy that I shot on the hill, though, he's the guy that burnt to death, in case you're wondering. Now, that's patrol duty. Help your team damage at least 6 enemy vehicles by spotting them. Jackpot. I think I did that. Scoreboard. Well, you know, what you can see here is who did their business better than who. Panzer 5.4. I mean, dude had 1,800 damage. Normally he's thinking, dude, I'm MVP. I'm MVP. Oh. But that guy had a great game. This guy had a great game too, Sergeant Baker. 3 kills, almost 900 damage. Fantastic work. Another sniper, 1,800 damage. Outstanding. Coin Porpoise, that's pretty good. 750 basically plus spotting. 2 kills, great. M8A1, 1 kill, 800 plus, almost 900 damage, great. Kuvex, artillery, that guy did good. 2 kills, almost 900. Good work. The M8 got a kill. Got more spotting than he got damage, but hey, you got a kill. You got to, contribute as you can. So, no question. What about this? Salt Ghost. Again, didn't have a great game for him, but things happen sometimes. Your contribution, yes. I mean, anybody who made a kill, that contributed. Now, look, this honor, that wasn't that good. Probably pushed it too much. I didn't pay attention. 350 damage for that gun is pretty weak. Smoky Cigar. That's actually a clever name. VK30. Again, you know, you're going to have some dudes who just get involved in a shootout and lose. Okay, I can live with that. The bulk of our team was awesome, as you could see. How many guys made kills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's called teamwork, and that's butt kicking. All right? That's just butt kicking. So all you guys, if you see this, you guys were fantastic. You know, other team, well, they didn't do so well. They had a handful of guys scoring. But, you know, some of those guys got in trouble. What are you going to do? So as you can see, my top speed is 54 on flat ground, which is just good enough to be an effective scout. And the thing is, you have to remember, look how tall my guy is. I'm way taller. God, probably a foot or more taller. It's hard to not get shot in this guy. I'm so tall. You can't, I don't have a commander that you can see because I use a two-dimensional maxed out Erwin Rommel. So that was pretty awesome. But I told those guys in the game, I said, hey, I'm going to put this on YouTube because you guys were awesome. And that was it. I mean, that score shows you that those guys were great. Because my spotting was great and their shooting was just as great. That's how I make my score. So really, I was lucky to have a team who paid attention, had a real good team chemistry, which is pretty rare around here. So wanted to show you this so you guys can look forward. If you get on Prokhorovka, you've got the blueprint right here. You have to learn how to run this. You do need speed of about 50, and hopefully you can turn decently. So you can do this in certain medium tanks. If you're in a tier 4 match, for example, and if you're in a Panzer 3J, A32 is ideal. I'm trying to think of some other medium tanks that will work well. But any medium tank that has a speed of 50, well, obviously, another one, it's almost a no-brainer. I've done it before. The British Cromwell series, those Cromwells are killer. The Knight, the Banshee, those are all fantastic. So things of that nature. If it'll do 50, you can make an effective spotter out of it. So I just want to give you that little helpful hint in case you stumble onto this map like I did. And it's hilarious because I'm on here, I'm like, great, Prokhorovka. And I'm not in my light tank. Son of a gun. But I go, I know, I've done it before. What you saw in this match, I've done this before. This is not the first time. Might be the third or fourth time on this tank. But this tank is a good enough spotter. So I already knew it was in the bag. It just becomes a matter of execution. I've got to avoid being drilled by the enemy. I can't go forward. I can't try to sneak an early shot because I'll leave myself open because I can only go straight at my target. So I just drove until you saw me. It was almost at the 11:30 mark when I started shooting. Anyway, really a fantastic game. Had a great time, had a great team. Wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. It would really help if you could leave a like. That would help spread the word because then other people would see this and maybe they'll be interested. Also, if you could spread the word to your friends, teach them how to play this map. Maybe they'll leave a like and a subscription, whatever it is. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying what's going on. We have What's New Tuesday coming up. We'll see what's going on there. I already have a plan for a video. So basically, this is it. This is Monday night because I'm working on the end of my long hauls. That's how I got this match. And so I had to stop to make this video. So I'll see you guys later, maybe today, tomorrow, or the next day. Thanks again. See you later.